Question 437. Would you rather drown or be burned alive?
Could I be drowned in beer?
Yes.
Then that would be the answer. Yes.
So regarding the answer being drowned in beer, I have a story to tell because I used to work at the Grolsch factory or whatever you want, Grolsch brewery.
Yeah.
And so at some point we had someone drown, actually in a.
See, that should be sad, but that's funny.
Yeah. So and the fact was that the manager then went to the guy's wife to tell her that her husband had just drowned in a great vat of beer. And so she broke down completely and asked the manager, did he suffer much? And he said, no, he got out 2 or 3 times to take a leak.
Thank you, sir. Found the name of the guy. It was Robert
Carlyle.
So I'm going with drowned in beer as well, as long as I can relieve myself.
Could I be burned to death in a star?
All I'm going to say is,
I get drowned in beer and I can't get burned to death in a star.
If you can get a star in the building down the road, sure.
I'm going to say I'm just on that last story though. I'm a little happier that I went to the Heineken brewery when I went to the Netherlands now. So
see, that's not beer.
No, I know, but.
And
I'll get burned to death in a nuclear explosion that lands directly on my head.
Yeah, that's okay.
To tell about that too, because
you've died in a nuclear explosion.
I have.
Yes.
Badger.
Yes.
Badger. Once a year, you have Brewers' Day in Holland, where all the executives from the breweries get together. When I was working at Grolsch, the owner back then had to host it, and so they went into the city here and to a bar, and everyone ordered. So the owner of Heineken, Freddie Heineken, ordered a beer. In Holland it's called Pils, and he said, but it has to be Heineken. The owner of Amstel beer ordered an Amstel. There were 2 or 3 more. All of them wanted their own beer, and then it was up to the owner of Grolsch, and he said, "I'll have a mineral water, please." and the guy who was serving said, "But Mr. De Groen, all the others. I mean, don't you want a beer?" He said, "Well, all the others aren't drinking beer, so I won't drink beer there either." that literally happened.
Isn't Amstel owned by Heineken though?
Amstel is owned by Heineken for a long time.
Yeah.
In fact, you called it Pils. We had Pils. I don't remember seeing any Pils adverts in years.
Pilsner.
So what you're telling me is that all the other guys were full of themselves.
Yes. I think the Americans call it lager. because for the American market, that was literally what it said: lager beer.
Lager beer. It's a bit of a depressing last. It is a depressing last question.
Which is kind of funny because lager in Dutch is lager, which means lower. So we sent off the lower beer to America and had the good one.
It seems to be that countries send out their shittest beers.
Yeah.
I grew up in Milwaukee and went to college in La Crosse. Both of those are major beer towns.
Did they like the beer in those towns themselves?
Oh yeah, in
did anybody
Milwaukee,
drown in them?
It was Pabst, Miller, and oh gosh, it started with a D. I can't remember the third one. The third one went under, but Pabst and Miller. I know Pabst is still there. I mean, it was the biggest, and then Heilman was in La Crosse where I went to college.
If somebody drowns in a vat of beer, does it mean that that beer is full-bodied?
Didn't they have a sports team in Milwaukee called the Brewers as well? I
Yes,
forget what
yes.
sport it
They
was.
named the team after because it was a beer town. Yes,
I can't remember if it was baseball or not, but I think
yes. It's
yeah.
baseball. Hmm.
Nerdy says burnt. We should run back to these. Sammy says burnt. Seraphim says burnt.
I'd like to know a bit more about the scenario here.
Which scenario? Which one?
About being drowned or burnt. If I'm burnt, is it like a slow burn or is it done quite rapidly?
Well,
A rock burn.
it's a fast burn. No, yeah, you'll die in within 5 seconds.
Within 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And if I drown,
Takes 3 minutes.
Takes 3 minutes.
Or you can die instantly by having a nuclear bomb drop on your head. And it's still
Yeah,
burning.
I don't think that. I'm not sure about that.
Too bad.
People are burned. They usually die
okay,
I did.
Dave,
Yeah.
Dave.
smoke inhalation.
What are the mechanics of me burning to death in 5 seconds?
What do you mean? What are the mechanics? You're covered in petrol and set on fire.
That's not a 3 to 5 second death.
No, it's not.
Your brain stops functioning after 5 seconds. We're saying. But you have to experience that 5 seconds. That's the point.
No.
I mean, I can make it 3 minutes if you want.
Okay, no, that'd be quicker.
I'm still going with drowning.
Still going with drowning.
Drowning, once you've accepted it, it's apparently not too unpleasant.
It's the panic before you accept it's the issue.
Yeah. So if I'm aware of the scenario, then I'll be aware that you just gotta put up with it.
Seraphim says spontaneous badger combustion. Granny.
Yeah, being someone who's been suicidal most of her life, I've thought about manner of death so many times. The manner of death that scares me the most is being eaten by an animal.
Hello.
Being burned alive is something that I actually have never really considered, but being drowned, I have definitely thought of many times. So for me, I guess being drowned, because it's easy.
It's easy. It's easier to organise.
Not for me. I would have to do it while scuba diving.
Oh, damn it.
What?
Yeah, my brain's going. Someone say something funny.
Something funny?
Yeah.
Badger?
Oh, sorry. Did I
Badger.
trigger? I'm sorry. I didn't.
It's fine.
All right. It was a bad last question. I shouldn't have gone. It's been sat in my last question list for ages, and I just thought, I'll put it in. And I regret it now.
Someone say something funny.
Something funny.
Excellent. Good work, Dave.
Did it fix everything?
Will you pay me all of the 20 million if I say no?
No. We were negotiating on the 20 million. Someone was going to bribe me with 11 million.
I know something funny, Badger.
No, we were going to.
The last Disney Star Wars movie was really good.
We're trying to make him not sad.
I'm sorry, Badger.
Right. On that note.
Also,
What?
I said also ow.
Also, ow. It hurts, doesn't it? Just that
I may have-
information
I
hurts.
may have punched the table.
If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.